What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be breaking down where the auction house sits at this current point in college football. It's between 25. Now, I'm recording this about little less than an hour right after the cards were released. And all I'm going to say right now, there are so many college kickoff players being pulled. Whether that's out of packs, whether that's out of training, I don't know. All I know is that today, you're going to see the market go way down. Whether we like it or not, it's what's going to happen. And if you're wondering why it's going to happen, there's just too many players up, guys. It's really that simple, that easy to understand. There's way too many players being pulled, way too many players being posted to the auction house, that the auction house, simply put, it's not going to be able to keep up. So here's what I would do. If I was you guys, I would look through the 88 overalls and decide, who do you want? For me, some guys I personally want to target today are guys like Ramsey. If I can get him for a good price, $330 isn't bad at all for Ramsey, who is an absolute stud. I'm not going to buy him because I think his price is going to... I'm going to buy him. $330 for Ramsey is crazy. I'm not going to buy him. I want to buy him, but I don't know if it's a good value for him. $330 for Ramsey is just crazy, though. I mean, if you're looking at some of these other free safeties, I mean, they're nearly as expensive. That's the same price as Caleb Downs and Clinton Dix. I don't know, man. I don't necessarily love Ramsey, but I just feel like, $330 is cheap. But that's going to be the price he's going for, which is why today I would just encourage you guys to be patient. Because even as I've started to record this video, prices have went down in a big time way. So today, find the guys that you want to target and pick up those guys probably at the end of today. I don't know how long these cards are going to be in the college kickoff set. Let me go into the packs and see here. But what I can guarantee you guys is the prices, they're high. Okay, they're high right now, and they're going to go way down. Now, again, if you look at these packs, I don't even know how long they're available for. I'm not going to buy any of these, packs, anything crazy for money. I just don't really want to. But a lot of people are. I opened some training packs. I personally didn't have a lot of luck. But again, for the big ballers, be patient. They're going to go way down today. Now let's check on some of the other non-big ballers. It's hard right now because you can't even search by college kickoff players. So as soon as EA fixes this, it'll be way easier to talk about the overall market. Until you can search by college kickoff cards, it is just kind of overwhelming. But even if you look at the 84, 85 overalls, you're telling me you can get one of the top tier right tackles in the entire game for this cheap right now? I mean, are we serious? This for $17,000, I'm going to buy him just for training purposes. I mean, it would be worth my time. But you're telling me right now I can buy a right tackle, one of the best ones in the entire game, for 45,000 coins and chase Bisontis. I mean, this card is a stud, especially if you like to throw the ball. Going to be one of your better right tackles in the entire game. You're telling me, I'm just going to throw out another name here for you guys that I'm a big time fan of. You're telling me at the safety position, you can get this card right here, who again, I like at the safety position for this cheap. And he's probably cheaper. If I could search by college kickoff, he'd be even cheaper than this. But Branch is an absolute stud. And guess what? He's probably 30,000 coins, and he's elite. He's got 84 speed. The card can do it all. All of these college kickoff cards are going to be so cheap today. Now, if you want a specific card, obviously, since the auction house is just overworked, it's overflooded, it's ridiculous. What I would do is I'd recommend going in here to the catalog. In here, you can search by college kickoff. And within this, if you want any of those budget or more budget guys, this is where I would buy them. If you want Dylan Bell, who is solid, Dylan Bell's not bad, wish his speed was a little higher. You can buy him right now for 39,000 coins. Is he worth that? I don't think so, just because I like Mike Evans better, but he's not bad as far as 84 speed, decent route runner. If you want a guy like Hayden Connor, who I don't think is bad either at that left guard position, one of your better left guards in the game, he'll probably go down today. Right now, 56,000 coins. The thing that a lot of people need to realize is right now, you can basically build a lineup. And I'll show you guys, or I'll break it down for you guys here in a second. You can basically build an entire lineup of college kickoff cards. And that, to me, is where things get crazy. if you can build an entire lineup of college kickoff cards. Because let's just talk about the cards in the college kickoff set that you can get at whatever their price is going to be. So if you search by college kickoff, let's start, okay? Here's the positions you got. You got an outside linebacker, strong safety. I don't love any of the quarterbacks, so I'm not going to talk about it. But even this card right here in Jamal Haynes, for a budget running back, this card is not bad at all. 84 speed, 85 acceleration, really good spin, solid juke. This card is a really good budget running back, like 20,000 coins. You can get Cypress, an incredible cornerback, for cheap as well. You can basically build a team of this college kickoff set, and for the prices they're going to end up being, who wouldn't? And I'm not telling you guys today to go buy these cards because, again, I think they're going to go cheaper by the end of tonight, or by tonight probably. But that's the way to build. I mean, the auction house, in my opinion, was ridiculously expensive before today. And the rest of the auction house probably will go down throughout today just because of the amount of college kickoff cards there are. But that's just kind of what I'm looking at. No matter what overalls you are looking for, prices of the auction house is down. And to me, it's going to be one of your best times to buy cards that you maybe missed out on. So I don't think Chris Johnson's going to be in packs anymore. So guess what? If you can find a way to get Chris Johnson for 72,000 coins, I don't think that's bad value. I think Chris Johnson is an absolute stud for that price. The wide receiver position, if a Dunze gets cheap, maybe it's the day to buy him. Same thing with Crabtree, who I think is good. Same thing with Garrett Wilson. Any of these cards that you might want to specifically add to your squad, we didn't get a wide receiver today, so their prices are going to be relatively high still. Might be a good time to add them. Same thing at the safety position. We got some new safeties in the game, so maybe Hollyman, his price is actually still the same, which is crazy. But we also did get a new free safety, and maybe prices like Fitzpatrick for 140. That is going to be tough to beat. But at the end of the day, what I would encourage you guys to think about is, would you rather have him for 130 or Ramsey for 300,000 coins? That's the tough part about it, especially when you know Ramsey's probably going to continue to drop in price today. What is his price going to settle for? What are you willing to pay? Because these cards are only getting cheaper as I've even recorded this video. Every single card that I've talked about has gotten cheaper throughout the course of this video, and that's how it's going to continue to trend. I mean, if I'm you guys, who needs Quinshon Judkins, guys? Yes, he's better than Owens, but Owens has 88 speed, 87 acceleration. Why would you not just pick up Owens for that price? That's how I'm feeling at nearly every single one of these positions. Why would you spend up on some of these other players when these cards are going to be so cheap by the end of today? That's where I'm at. That's my opinion on things. Yes, I want Mykel Williams by the end of today. Yes, I want, some of these other cards, but being patient is the key to success today. Today is the day I would recommend you guys probably rebuilding your team, but don't rush it. Don't rush it. You know what? Maybe snipe throughout today, see what you can snipe, see who you can build through. But if Ramsey or Emery Jones Jr. goes for like less than 300, 295, it just becomes like, I wasn't even high on Ramsey heading into today, but it's like, why would you not buy him over a guy like Minkah Fitzpatrick? Why? I think he's just as good, if not better. And I just think, I do think he's better, first of all. And I just think his price is, more worth it, genuinely. I mean, even he's cheaper than Clinton Dix, who I might like more. But if Ramsey is going to be cheaper, why would you not buy him? And that's the thing for even all of these 88 overalls. It's like these cards are going to be super cheap by the end of today. So even for me, I don't even need this running back. But if he goes for under 200,000 coins, I'm going to pick him up as a backup running back. These cards are going to be so cheap by the end of today. And they are cards that I recommend if you're a big baller picking up. And it's the same thing for these 85s. Any of these cards, right, are good budget cards that you can pick up that can help your squad out. So if I'm you guys, boom, Haynes for 20,000 coins, pick up, boom, a new wide receiver for 20,000 coins, or 30,000 coins, whatever they might end up going for, boom, a pickup. And guess what? You're going to be able to build a super good squad for whatever price you're wanting to spend. If you want one of the best squads in the game, boom, you can now build it for not as nearly expensive. If you want, a good budget squad, you're now able to build that as well. That's kind of why I am a fan of today's drop. It's like one of those things. I feel like there's a lot of different cards that you can pick up and add to your squad. Two cards I probably want the most are Emery Jones Jr. and then Kamari Ramsey. I never thought I'd add Ramsey to the squad because I thought he'd be like 500,000 coins. But he's like 300,000 coins. And honestly, guys, I think his price is going to continue to slowly and steadily go down. So I don't know what they're going to settle at. If they do end up going for a price that I'm willing to pay, I'll snag them and go out and play with them because I do want to build up my squad for champs as well as the gauntlet this weekend. That's going to wrap it up for my video today, guys. Let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comments. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.